Hi, and welcome to your yoga practice today. For those who are new to this channel, I'm Becca. It's really lovely to connect with you today. And for those who are returning, it's really lovely to see you again. So we will begin with some breath work. Just a little explanation from me. So please listen to your body, work with your body's limitations. As always, if you need to come to rest in child's pose, then please do so. We will be working through 16 rounds of sun salutations today. So a round is working with the right and then doing the same on the left. So that works as one round. We will be doing 4 of your Salutation A, so your Sun Salutation A, 4 of your Classical Sun Salutations, and 4 of our Sun Salutation B, so our Salutation B. Great way to, so it's a shorter class today, but great if you're limited for time, you want a quick heart rate, you want to build strength within the body, that heat within the body. This is a great way to do so. So before we start, we will do some breath work and then we'll come to a little warm up before we then get the body flowing. So listen to your body as I've said previously, but also there will be modifications throughout. If you do jump back to your chaturanga, please jump back with bent elbows. It just saves the shoulders from constantly jumping back from plank, to plank rather. And I will be doing the first few rounds lowering with our knees down, or lowering from full plank but to cobra, just to get the spine nice and mobile too. So when you're ready, closing down the eyes, growing tall through the spine, having a little tuck of the chin so you've got length in the back of the neck, and then take the shoulders up to the ears, back, and soften them down. Maybe one more time, up, back, and down, creating that space. Imagine someone's drawing you up from the crown of your head to the ceiling. A little bit of broadening through the chest, so a gentle squeeze of the shoulder blades behind you. And working with our breath, so the sun salutations are breath per movement. So I'll guide you through the inhales, the exhales, but if you're new to this, the most important thing is that you just breathe. So if you don't quite get the inhales and the exhales at the right time, please don't worry, it doesn't matter. The most important thing is that you're breathing. Okay, so taking a few moments here just to pause. Breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Arriving here, in through the nose and out through the nose. So maybe count the breath now. So in for 4, out for 5. 2 more like that. And slowly opening the eyes. So draw the chin in towards the chest. And then taking 3 neck circles to the right. Easing through the neck. Moving slowly with control. Noticing any tightness. Maybe hearing a few clicks. They will seem a little bit louder when you click in your neck or your shoulders because it's closer to your ears. Good, and then 3 to the left. Last one. Good, and then pause in stillness. And then draw the right ear towards the right shoulder. Take the right hand and gently cradle the head. Avoid any force here. So we don't want to pull the head, we just want a little gentle encouragement to open through the left side neck. Take your breath to wherever you feel it. And then take the hold of the base of the skull as you draw the chin in towards the chest. So just opening through the different muscle fibres within the neck. Really lovely to do in the morning, or if you're sat at a desk throughout the day. Get some mobility, get some movement through the spine. Good, and then release. And then take the left ear to the left shoulder. Use the left hand to cradle the head, gentle encouragement. And just start to notice how the different sides of the body feel. Do you feel more open this side? Do you feel more resistance? And then take the head to the base of the skull as we gently draw the chin in towards the chest. Use the breath. Good, and then gently release. And then taking the hands to the shoulders, start to take the elbows in a backwards movement, easing through the shoulder joints. Again, you may feel and hear some clicks here as the shoulder joint moves. Good, and then the opposite direction, and then slowly come to stillness. And then goalposting the arms with the palms facing forwards, so give a little wave. Elbows bent in line with the shoulders, and we're just going to gently rotate side to side, finding that rotation through the spine. Going slowly or a little bit quicker, but just being mindful that you move with control. You're not just flinging the body around. Belly's active. Good, and then coming to stillness. Reach the right fingertips down. Inhale to sweep the left arm up. Exhale over to the right. So a little side opener through the left. Draw the left shoulder back slightly, the right shoulder forward, softening the shoulders away from the ears. Keep the chin tucked, or take the gaze underneath the left armpit, so you're gazing up towards the ceiling. Feel that opening root down through the left sit bone as we inhale, come back up, release the left fingertips down. Inhale, right arm reaches, exhale over to the left. Left shoulder draws under slightly as the right shoulder draws back, so the chest stays neutral. Good, reach, 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 reach. Maybe take the gaze underneath the right armpit. Keep rooting down, feeling that expansion through the right side waist. Inhale to come to centre. Good, and then take the hands to the knees. Inhale to find that length through the spine. Exhale, hinge at the hips, walking the hands forward. So staying on the fingertips, try not to round the spine. We want that length through the spine. So shoulders draw away from the ears. Imagine you're drawing the chest through the upper arms and you're pressing the sit bones back behind you. I'll show you from the side. So keep that length through the spine, chin is slightly tucked. Good, you may also feel this in the outer hip of whichever leg is in front. So for me, it's my right leg that's in front. Often this is our most dominant leg. And then inhale to walk back in. Change the cross of the legs. Inhale to find length through the spine. Exhale, hinge at the hips as we fold over. Keep that length active through the fingertips. Shoulders draw away from the ears. Breathing into the areas that you find any tension, tightness, stickiness, as you inhale, and then as you exhale, release, soften and surrender. Good. Inhale, walking the hands back in towards you. So we're going to transition into our tabletop position, our 4-point kneeling. So if you have knee issues, come to one side, or if not, rolling over the knees to meet in our tabletop. So spread the fingers nice and wide, stacking the shoulders on top of the elbows, on top of the wrists, the knees underneath the hips. So coming into our cat-cow. Inhale as the belly lowers, chest draws through, tailbone tilts as the gaze comes forwards, maybe up. Exhale as you tilt the pelvis, draw the belly in towards the spine. Chin comes into the chest as you press your hands into the mat. Inhale, pelvis tilts, belly lowers, chest draws through, and the head is the last thing to come through. Exhale, tailbone, pelvis tilts, belly draws in, rounding through the spine as the chin comes in towards the chest. Feel around with your own breath, maybe closing the eyes. Maybe I just had a click then in my collarbone.
Exhale. Maybe pausing in an area that feels good, especially in this angry cat pose. It can feel really nice to just pause and feel that opening between the shoulders. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Coming into some hip circles. One way and then the other. Maybe for some figure of eight. Doing any movement that feels good for your body. Just make sure that whatever you do, we balance the body both sides. And then slowly coming back to your tabletop. So just to get the core a little bit fired up here, tuck the toes under, inhale, come to your cow pose, exhale to your angry cat, draw the belly in and hover the knees about an inch off of the mat. Breathing here, press the hands a little bit further into the mat. Good. So you want to imagine you are on some strawberries. So often I see in class when I teach a group that people are up here. This is not an inch. Lower down, get that core active, building heat. Good, and then release down. Inhale, come to your cow. Exhale to your angry cat. Hover the knees. This time, slowly start rotating the knees towards the left. So coming into a little oblique twist. Coming back to centre, over to the right. Good, back to centre, one more time to the left. Coming back to centre, one more time to the right. Back to centre and release, well done. Come to sit back onto the heels for a moment, give your wrists a little shake, maybe reach the arms up overhead, coming to a little side stretch. Good, okay. So coming into our tabletop, we're going to tuck the toes under, belly's nice and active, send the hips nice and high, coming into your first downward facing dog. So doing any movement that feels good, maybe pedaling through the feet, coming high on the tiptoes maybe shift the hips side to side so you come into a little side bend. Doing whatever feels good for you just to get ease into the movement. Good, and then pausing when you feel comfortable. So keeping the fingers nicely spread apart. Think about the shoulders coming away from the ears. Head is soft. Neck is eased. Good. Inhale, ripple forwards to your high plank. Good. Exhale, soften the hips down, chest draws through, squeeze the glutes. Inhale. Exhale to downward facing dog. Good, two more like that. Inhale. Feel that strength of the thighs, the belly as we ripple forward. Pause in your plank. Exhale, release the hips down. Good. Inhale, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the belly. Exhale, last time. Inhale. The whole length of the breath. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Press the hands down. Exhale. Good. From here, bend the knees. Walk the feet all the way to the top of the mat. Coming into your ragdoll. So feet roughly hip width distance apart. A deep bend in the knees. Allow the belly to rest on the thighs. Head is heavy, encouraging the crown of the head towards the mat. Either keep the arms long or you can take hold of opposite elbows. Maybe shift the hips, sway gently side to side. Nod the head yes and no. Easing any tension. And then come to stillness. Releasing the hands. Draw the belly in, keep the knees bent and the chin tucked in towards the chest. Inhale, unless you have low blood pressure, in which case come up with the exhale. Slowly come up. Stacking each part of the spine. Keep the knees soft. And the head is the last thing to stack. Good. When you get to the top, take the shoulders up to the ears, back and down. One more. Good. Okay, so coming to the top of your mat. You can either bring the feet hip width distance apart, or you can bring the big toes together, slightly passing ankles, like a little pizza, slice of pizza. And then bring your hands to your heart centre. Closing down the eyes, just to feel how you're feeling now we're in this standing position. We started to build a little bit of heat within the body. Good. When you're ready, inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips, bend the knees as we travel down to your Uttanasana, your forward fold. Inhale, coming for a halfway lift, hands come to the shins. Exhale, release, bend the knees. Inhale, step the right foot back, the left foot follows in plank. Good. Release the knees, untuck the toes as we exhale, lowering all the way down. Inhale, coming to your baby cobra. Exhale to release. Inhale to press back onto the knees, tuck the toes, exhaling, meeting in downward facing dog. Good. Gazing forwards. Inhale, the right leg steps forwards, the left foot follows, coming into your halfway lift. Exhale to release. Inhale, coming up to standing position. Palms touch. Exhale, release the hands through heart centre. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale as we hinge down. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands as we fold. Step the left foot back, the right foot follows in plank. Pause here. Release the knees as we exhale, coming all the way down. Inhale, coming through. Glutes are active, press the tops of the feet down. Exhale to release. Inhale to press back onto the knees, tuck the toes. Exhaling in downward facing dog. Inhale, the left foot steps, the right foot follows, coming into your halfway lift. Exhale to release down. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale to release. Good, so that's one round. 3 more of those. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale for your halfway lift. Exhale to fold. The right foot steps back, the left foot follows in plank in your inhale. Either lower through knees down, or if you're ready, exhale, lower through full plank. Upward facing dog on the inhale. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, the right leg steps forward, the left foot follows, coming into your halfway lift. Exhale to release. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands come through your heart centre. Good. Inhale. Maybe take the gaze up, come into a baby back bend. Exhale as you travel down. Good. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, release. Bend the knees, the left foot steps back, the right foot follows. Good. Exhale. Inhale. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, step forward with the left, the right foot follows, coming into your halfway lift. Exhale to release. Inhale, come all the way up, maybe baby back bend. Exhale to release. Good. 2 more like that. Go a little bit faster. Bring your hands to your heart centre. Inhale. Exhale. Getting a little bit deeper each time. Inhale. Either step back with the right leg, or you can jump back to chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale. That glute strength in the back bend. Pubic bone presses down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. Left foot steps back or jump back to chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, left leg steps through, the right leg follows. Inhale. Exhale to release. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale. Good. One more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale as we exhale down. Inhale up to up dog or cobra. Exhale in downward facing dog. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. I think we've got one more round. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Either step the right leg forwards or you can jump and land softly as we inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale for your halfway lift. Exhale, either jump back to chaturanga or step back with the left. Inhale to the back bend of your choice. Exhale. Good. Inhale, travelling forwards. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Pause here in Tadasana. Eyes closed, arms down beside you with the palms facing forwards. Hopefully you feeling the heat, the heart rate increase. Good. So for our 4 rounds of classical sun salutation, bring your hands to your heart centre. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, maybe baby back bend. Exhale, travelling down. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Step the right foot back. Release the right knee. Toes can stay tucked or tops of the foot can come down. Inhale for your low lunge. Exhale. Inhale, step back to plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale to the back bend of your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, sweep the right leg forwards. Exhale, step the right foot through. Release the left knee down. Inhale. Exhale. Plant the hands. Inhale, step the left foot forwards to a halfway lift. Exhale to release. Inhale, come all the way up, maybe baby back bend. Exhale to release. Inhale. Exhale, travelling down. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step the left foot back this time. Release the left knee. Squeeze in a thigh, squeeze the glutes as we inhale. Maybe baby back bend. Exhale, float the hands. Inhale, step back to plank. Exhale, lowering down through the vinyasa of your choice. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale into downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, left leg sweeps. Exhale, stepping forwards. Inhale for your halfway lift. Exhale to release. Inhale, come all the way up, baby back bend. Exhale, release. Good, so that was 1 round. So we've got 3 more of those. Sorry, just tucking myself in so my top doesn't come up over my head. Inhale. Exhale. 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 Inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, left leg sweeps up. Exhale, step it forwards. Inhale, come to your low lunge. Exhale, plant the hands. Inhale, right leg steps forwards, coming to your halfway lift. Exhale to release. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, release the hands through heart center. Good, 2 more like that. Inhale, come up, find that length. Exhale, hinge the hips, fold down. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, right foot steps back, release the right knee. Inhale, low lunge. Maybe baby back bend as we exhale, float the hands down. Inhale, step back to plank, keep the hips low. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale to your back bend. Good. Inhale, right leg sweeps. Exhale, right foot travels forward, knee comes down with the left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, coming forward to your halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, release the hands through heart center. Good. Inhale. Exhale, travel down. Inhale for your halfway lift. Exhale, left foot step back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, back bend of your choice. Exhale. Good. Inhale, left leg steps up. Exhale, step the left foot through. Release the right knee. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come to your halfway lift. Exhale. Good. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale to release. One last time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, release the right knee down. Squeezing the thighs. Inhale, move with strength. Belly's active. Exhale. Inhale, step back. Squeeze the thighs, squeeze the glutes. We exhale, release down. Inhale. Good, guys. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg sweeps up. Exhale, step through. Release the left knee down. Inhale, come to your back bend. Exhale. Inhale, step the left foot as you come to your halfway lift. Exhale. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, release. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, left leg steps back, release the left knee. Inhale. Exhale, move with strength. Inhale to plank. Exhale to lower down. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, left leg sweeps. Step it forward. Release the right knee down as we exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms. Squeeze the glutes. Exhale. Inhale, step the right foot through. Come into your halfway lift. Exhale. Inhale, come all the way up, baby back bend. Exhale. Good. So coming through our Sun Salutation B. So starting with our chair pose, either big toes touching and slightly parting your ankles, or feet hip width distance apart. Inhale, come through to your chair. Just check that you can see the toes, squeezing the thighs, belly's active. Exhale to your forward fold. Inhale for a halfway lift. Either jump back to chaturanga or step back to plank, lowering. Inhale to the back bend of your choice. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg sweeps up. Exhale, step the right foot through. Round the left foot at an angle, or you can keep on the ball of the left foot, totally up to you. As we inhale, come up to our Viramadrasana 1, or Warrior 1. Exhale. Inhale, step back to plank. Exhale, come through to the back bend of your choice. Exhale. Good. Inhale, left leg sweeps. Step the left foot to the top of the mat. Ground the right foot. Inhale, Warrior 1. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Jump through. Exhale, fold. Inhale, coming back into your chair. Good. And then come up to standing. Exhale, release the hands. Good, so that's one round of our Sun Salutation B. 3 rounds to go. Inhale. Come to your chair pose, your awkward pose. Exhale, folding down. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, float back. Good. Inhale to your back bend, so I got the breath on there. Exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg sweeps. Exhale, step the right foot through, ground the left foot. Inhale. Maybe come to baby back bend, interlace the hands, release the peace fingers, the index fingers even. Exhale. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left leg sweeps up. Exhale, step the left foot through, ground the right foot. Inhale, come up. Arm of your choice if your shoulders are tight. Of course, bend the elbows, goalpost the arms. Exhale. Inhale, step back to plank. Exhale. Inhale, back bend of your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Gazing forwards. Inhale, step through to your halfway lift. Exhale. Inhale, come all the way up to chair. Whoops, sorry. Press out as we exhale, release the hands. 2 more. Of course, take a break at any time. Take on some water. I'm just going through the sequence. Inhale to our chair pose. Send the hips down. Chest is broad. If your shoulders are tight, you can reach your arms forwards. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right leg sweeps. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, come to your Viramadrasana 1. Exhale. Inhale to plank. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Well done. Building that heat. Inhale, left leg sweeps. Exhale, stepping it through. Ground the right foot. Inhale, come up. Exhale to float down. Inhale, step back. Exhale, release down. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Gazing forwards. Hop or step on your inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, coming to your chair. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to come up. Exhale to release. Good. Last time. You're doing so well. It's challenging, heart rate gets up, heat builds within the body, strength building. Inhale, come to your awkward pose, your chair pose. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right leg sweeps up. Exhale, step it forward, ground the left foot. As we inhale, squeeze the inner thigh. Come to your warrior one. Exhale, ground the hands. Inhale, step back to plank. As we exhale, lowering down. Inhale to your up dog or cobra. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, left leg sweeps. Exhale, step the left foot through. Ground the right foot. Inner thigh squeeze as we reach up on the inhale. Exhale. Step back on your inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, come through to your back bend. Strong glutes, strong core. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Inhale, jump through or step through, come into your chair pose. Or your halfway lift. Exhale. Inhale for your chair. Send the hips down, squeeze in the thighs, squeeze the glutes. Next, inhale, come up. Release the hands through your heart center. 16 rounds, well done. Release the hands down, palms facing forwards. You may find that you're a little bit sweaty here. A bit out of breath, I am. Good. Well done. We're going to make our way down onto our backs now. Bring the hands to your heart center. Inhale. Exhale, releasing down. Good. Inhale for a halfway lift. You can come through one last vinyasa, or you can just step back to downward facing dog, which I'm going to do. Good. Pause in down dog, or bring the knees wide, big toes tucked, coming into child's pose where we will all meet. Good. Just allow the heart to settle, slowing everything down. Deep breath in and release. 2 more breaths. Good. Inhale, coming up to all fours. Coming onto your seat. So just finishing with a forward fold before we come to our twist to ease through the spine. So lengthen the legs out in front. We're nice and tall, flex the feet. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, reach, 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 reach. Keeping that long spine, encouraging the chest towards the feet. Good, shoulders soft. Away from the ears, breathing into the areas you feel tight. Usually the backs of the legs, so it could be anywhere from the ankles, back to the calves, knees maybe, hamstrings, hips. Well done, you've done really well today. Hopefully you're feeling energised, you're feeling upbeat, the blood's flowing, the heart rate's going. Good, inhale to come up. Then we're going to make our way down onto our back. So we're not going to do a core roll down today, we're just going to come all the way down. Good, and come to a gentle twist. So goal posting the arms, shift the hips to the left, allow the knees over to the right, either gazing forwards up to the ceiling or over to the left. Closing the eyes as we continue to slow down the heart rate. Good. Inhale to come back to centre. Just take a moment to realign the hips and then take the hips to the right. The knees come over to the left. Gaze either up or over to the right. Just listening to the neck. And just try to do what you did the other side.
inhale to come to centre. Release the arms down, and then we're going to come into our Shavasana. So lengthen the legs out long, come to your comfortable position. If you've got a wall close to you, you can take the legs up the wall, that's quite a nice way. Palms facing up, closing down the eyes. Little gap between the teeth, tongue comes away from the roof of the mouth. Just allow everything to soften. Settle, be still. Deep breaths in through the nose. Part the lips, release through the mouth. 2 more like that. Last one. And release. Closing the eyes, being still. So I'm going to leave you here in Shavasana. Take as much time as you need. When you do come out slowly with gentle movements, moving mindfully. Thank you for joining me for our 16 rounds of Sun Salutation. It's been an absolute pleasure teaching you today. Hope you're feeling upbeat, fantastic, and taking this wonderful energy you've created within inside with you for the rest of your day. Hope to see you soon on your mat. Namaste.